Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do a big NastyGal haul. I have the bag of goodies right here. It's heavy. I've never ordered anything from NastyGal before. I'm not sure why, because I have seen them before. I think, browsed. I know of them, right? So I just don't know why. It never occurred to me. I think one of the reasons because they're not located in the States, so I think it's just more difficult to see it. I haven't seen it in person. I don't know my size, everything. So I actually did not make this purchase until I saw Lydia Millen's video about her, I think, haul. So I thought, okay, let's give it a visit again, and then I found a lot of good stuff. Also, it helped that I got all of these 55% off. So not only the items that were full price, but also the sale items was an additional 55% off. And I'm pretty sure they're running a 50% off right now. If you're a student, I think it's, again, 50% or 55% off. I don't know. It's a really good deal. The items themselves are priced very reasonably, especially if it's on sale. So I'll go through what I got and I'll try to insert what they look like on me, and then tell you the sizing as well as the prices, and I'll link them below if they're still available. If you have any questions about them, you can leave them in the comments if I don't cover it, but let's get right to it. All right, so I've had everything removed from the bag, and let me just warn you that this is quite a massive haul. I think I went a little bit crazy. The main reason is because I've never ordered from NastyGal before, so the sizing is a little bit questionable, and also the styles and everything. So generally, once I get to know a retailer, I can tell better just by looking at the pictures. They do have a 28-day return policy, so you can return it for free. And yeah, so I figured, you know, just get all the ones I'm interested in and return all the ones that did not work out. So here we go. So the first item I have here is a dress. This one is a very cute print. I don't know if you can see. It's got this lemon with the leaves all around. It's kind of very sheer, let me just tell you. So I'll insert a clip of me wearing it. You might be able to see my underwear because apparently I wore black. So it's actually a good indication of how sheer it is. You can see right through it. I don't know if you could see my hand and everything. So it does have buttons all up here, and the back looks like this. It's very nicely tailored so that it gives you a really nice shape. And yeah, it's great for the summer, I think. It's very floaty. The sleeves have little ruffles at the end of it, so it's very feminine, but it also has this kind of, I don't know, like an Italian vibe to it. I don't know why, but it looks really pretty. You just have to be very careful because, again, like I said, it's very sheer, so anything you wear underneath will show through. This is in a size extra small that I'm trying on, so hopefully that helps. Oh, by the way, I'm 5'1", about 103 pounds, so if that helps you kind of figure out the sizing. I was gonna say also that I don't know if I'll be keeping this because of how sheer it is. So the next dress is this one. It is so pretty. This one is in a size, let's see, US 2. I generally wear a US 0 or an extra small, so just putting it out there, but I think I got a 2 because that's the smallest size they had on their website. So it features a front tie that you knot yourself, so you can untie this and it comes off. It has a little gap here. You'll see me, it's easier to see when I'm wearing it. And then there are buttons all the way down until about right here, and then there's a slit. So on me, this one actually ends up not touching the ground, which is amazing because generally dresses are always touching the ground. This one's a maxi dress, so for sure I thought I had to alter. Luckily, it has adjustable straps so that if you're short or tall, you can make it to your height. This one says a size 6, but I think that's a UK 6. There's also a zipper right here that goes all the way down to maybe around right here to help you get into the dress. So this is gorgeous. I really like it. I could see myself wearing this to a wedding, like a, you know, a beach wedding. I can see myself just to a winery, to so many places. And the print is just lovely. I don't know if you can see. Let me bring it up closer. Very fall appropriate as well. All right. Oh, and I'm likely going to keep that one. I'll list prices in the description bar below because it's not listed here, and so I can tell you that this one says When Life Gives You Lemons button dress. This one says Printed Tie Front Maxi Dress. Alright, so the next item is this one. It is such a fun, bright red color, almost like jelly-like, you know, like Jello. This one's in a size extra small, and it has these ruffle sleeves again. It's sheer, but the middle of this is lined. And then it has a ribbon tie right here that goes all the way around. It also has a wrap kind of design, but it's a faux wrap, so you don't really actually need to wrap anything. It's already like this. There is a side zipper for easy, you know, slipping over. And then the front also has some ruffles right here. It doesn't open all the way, but it does have this ruffle design. It's very pretty. It also has a very tiny polka dot, white polka dots. So it's very cute. I think this one is great for kind of like summer and fall. If you can wear it almost anywhere. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. This one actually is by the brand Neon Rose. This first dress is by 8 Paris. This one is by NastyGal. So I don't know, I guess NastyGal designs their own, but then they also sell other brands. This one's Neon Rose in an extra small. So I kind of like it. There was one issue for me, and that was this part right here keep like kind of opening. You can easily fix that with some tape, but you can also sew this middle part right here together, and then it'll help prevent the splitting. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep, I'm on the fence about this one. I like it because I generally like ruffly kind of girly dresses, but I don't have a lot of red, and I think there's a reason, because I think it's just too loud for me. So this one is definitely very loud. So I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I'm still debating on this one. The next dress I have is also by NastyGal, and it's this pink one. It's kind of in a linen material. It's called Button the Run Mini Dress. It's actually in nude. This one is in the size US 2. It has buttons down the front right here, and then it has a side zip to help you get into the dress. However, the buttons are fake, so you cannot undo this part. And then it's short, and it's also lined. This dress is very comfortable. It kind of has that laid back vibe. I can see myself wearing it with some keds. I can see myself wearing it with sandals. It's generally more of laid back, whereas these ones you can actually kind of dress up. I don't know if I would wear this to a wedding. I do really like that it's a light color and it's lined, because I didn't really notice my undergarments while wearing this despite it being a light color. I don't know if I'll be keeping it because I don't know if you can see this part right here is kind of big for me for some reason. So it fits really nicely everywhere. It's very well tailored, so it gives me a nice silhouette, but up here, it's almost like the button pulls it down a little bit. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it. If you have a slightly bigger chest, this might actually work for you, because there's a little bit of extra room and you can actually fill it in really nicely. For me, it just didn't look right. You'll see in the cutout. The next dress is also by NastyGal, and it's basically the same dress as the one I just showed you in nude, except this one's in black. Yeah, it's called the Button Front Mini Dress. Same size, size 2, and this one, I do want to point out that it's not lined, so you can kind of see right through it, although I don't see my undergarments while wearing this one, and I think it's because it's black. It does still have the zipper on the side to help you get into the dress, and the buttons in the front do not work. This is the same. It's still a mini dress, and this one doesn't fall down as much on me as the pink one, and I don't know if it's because it's the material, it's not as heavy since it's unlined, but it is very, very nice. It again gives you a nice silhouette. It's very nicely tailored, and it also just feels really comfortable. So if you're wearing this to a really hot area, the linen type of material makes it very nice to be a dress to be in. Again, this is way more laid back. You more likely wear it with sandals or, you know, sneakers or something. You wouldn't wear it. I mean, I guess you can even wear it with wedges. Yeah, I could see that. But again, you wouldn't wear it to any event that's really, really formal. All right, the next item I have is actually a two-piece set. This is going to be a little bit hard to see just because they're the same print. So this part is the pants part, the trousers, and it is kind of got the same material as the top, which is, I don't know, it feels kind of like polyester almost, but it's very soft polyester. Its closure is in the back of the trousers, and it zips down to about, actually I can't see, it's kind of like a hidden one, so it does fit really nicely. On me, I wear it covering my belly button, and it fits really nicely, and even though I'm really short, these still act almost like cropped pants, which is really nice. The top is here, and it looks like this. I don't know if you can see it. It's spaghetti strap, adjustable, which is awesome, and there's a tie front right here. The tie front you can untie or tie yourself, and then there are little ruffles all throughout. I really, really like this because it does fit me quite well. I do want to point out though, I am pretty short, and so my proportions are shorter, and I had to extend this to the longest of the strap. So if you are a little bit taller, this may not fit you very well. Another thing that I was actually really disappointed with was the strap it broke off while I was trying it on, and I just held it here, I don't know if you can see, with a bobby pin, or not bobby pin, safety pin. I will have to talk to NastyGal to see if there's something they could do for me, because that's kind of upsetting because I really liked it, and yeah, I don't want to return it, but can't wear it with a safety pin the whole time. Like I said, this one is from NastyGal, and it's an extra small, and it fits me perfectly. Along the same trend is the two-piece, and this one is a little different in that it's shorts. The shorts has this, actually, sorry, they both have this material, which is a linen material. It's kind of got this gingham, I think if that's what it's called, red color, and it has pockets. This is actually the first item in this haul so far that has pockets, and I love pockets. It has a, let me bring it closer. It has a slip closure and a zipper. The top looks like this, and again, it's in the red gingham. It could be worn off the shoulder or on the shoulder, and it is slightly cropped, so depending on how long your torso is, this might show a little midriff. This item is by NastyGal, and it's in a US 2. So there you go. It's really cute. I actually really like this one, although I kind of like the other one more. I don't know why. So far so good. All right, the next item I have here is this blue dress. It's in the linen material, very, very soft and thin. It's not lined, so that is kind of a downfall, although it does fit me really nicely. It has a tie material, or sorry, tie string here, which is adjustable, and also a side zip right here, which is hidden. It is asymmetric, so not only is the neckline kind of got this slant, but the dress itself also has a longer piece over here and a shorter one right here. I want to point out that this dress at its shortest is actually quite short on me, and so if you're taller than 5'1", I will have to warn you, it does get really short. It's also quite see-through, so I have to figure out if I want to keep it, and if I do, what I would wear underneath it, so, you know, not to show all my undergarments. This item is by NastyGal, and it is in a cornflower color called the Frill Shoulder Beach Dress. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. If it's a beach dress, you can wear it over your bikini, so even if it shows your bikini, it's okay. It's kind of fancy for a beach dress, I think. Or it's fancy for a beach cover-up, but I guess a beach dress is fine. So I don't know. I think it's very pretty. I love looking at this color. It makes me happy just seeing it. At first I thought this was kind of like, what is that? Chambray, but it's not jean-like at all, but it does have that color. I really like this one. The next item I have is another NastyGal item, and it's in the US too. This is a ruffle dress. It's one of those that is actually a wrap, so it's hard to see, but you're supposed to wrap this through and it comes back out in this way. The print of this is so pretty. Look how gorgeous this is. I could see myself wearing this all year round. It has this ruffle material, and the back is pretty plain. And then the ends have a little ruffle as well. The sleeves do not. It is lined. The sleeves are not lined, but the rest of the dress is. I don't notice too much of my undergarments wearing this. I do have to say though that the wrap for me didn't work out very well. It's kind of like that red polka dotted dress. It just didn't work out, so that like I feel like it's gonna show a lot of stuff, like where the overlap is. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this one, unfortunately, because I really do like the ruffles and I also really like the print. But I don't know. I don't really have to want to wear something that keeps coming off or something. I don't want to worry about it, so I'm not sure about that. Okay, the next dress is this one. Let's see. The next two dresses are actually much more fall-like in the color. So this is the first one by NastyGal, US size 2. It doesn't have any zippers. The only way to get in and out of this dress is through the buttons. Oops. Is through the buttons up front, and it goes all the way down to the bottom. This one does have a really nice silhouette, and unlike the first two button dresses, it like I said, it does go all the way down through. It doesn't have any lining, but it does give you a nice silhouette. This one, did I say already? It's a US size 2. The other two are also US size 2s, but I noticed that there's a lot more gap on the side of this dress than the other ones. The other ones, there was more gap in the front material, like right here, whereas this one has more material on the side for me. So I think it's a little too big for me, which is unfortunate because I do really think this is a pretty, pretty dress. It's got this really deep burgundy color. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna return this one. Okay, the next dress is the final dress I have here before I go into tops. Hang in there. This dress is actually quite unexpected. Like I said, I am quite short, so I don't like to wear anything too big. All my petite ladies out there know what I mean. Like, you don't want to wear anything too puffy or overly big because it'll swallow you up. This is one of those dresses, but I really, really wanted something that was green, kind of this army green, and I also wanted something that does have a little puff, if you know what I mean. Even though I just said I try to stay away from it. I love the buttons. As you can tell, actually, how many, that's like, this is the 4th dress that has the button down the front. And I really do like it. This one is by NastyGal, and it's in a size US 2. It has this elasticized neckline, which again, you'll see that I can wear it off the shoulder or on the shoulder. It has these kind of mid-length sleeves and also a button. The back is pretty plain. There are no zippers, but there is the buttons that go down the front, as well as 2 very big utility pockets in the front as well. It comes with a matching ribbon tie, and it goes through this area. So I tied it around my waist and I kind of popped up some fabric, and it looks, I think it looks pretty nice. And surprisingly, I wore it with, let's see, I wore it with these heels, and it looks pretty good, which is surprising again because this dress looks very laid back and very almost, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a dressed up dress, but when I did dress it up with heels and a bag, you can definitely wear it to somewhere more fancy than it looks. So all in all, this dress was just a very surprising dress. Like I didn't even think I would look good in it. It is quite a bit longer. This dress, I believe, is a midi dress. It doesn't say. It just says button through utility Bordeaux dress in khaki, which I don't know if this is actually khaki. I guess so. Anyway, I do love the green khaki color with these brown wooden buttons. So this is the last dress I have here, and I really do like it. It was actually quite a surprise to me. All right, so the rest of the items that I have left are actually tops. Thank you so much for getting to this point of the video. Congrats. I'll try to finish up because I know this video is going to get really long. So the first top that I got is this one's by NastyGal, and it's in a size US 2. It's a polyester material, and you can see that it has really, really pretty floral prints on it in a cream white color. It is a square neck. You won't be able to see it here, but you'll see it in the cutouts. The square neck also comes with a tie at the front and then buttons down the front. The ruffles on the neckline goes all the way across, and it also has elasticized ruffle on the end of the sleeves. I do really like this. I really wanted it to fit, but I think it's a little big for me. The neckline kind of falls over for me, so I'm not sure what's going on, because there are definitely some that are size 2 by the brand NastyGal and it fits, and then there's some that don't. So this one didn't, and so this one will probably have to go back, unfortunately. But I do really like the design. I just wish there was one that fitted. This next item is going to be really hard to see on camera because it's cropped and there's like lots of stuff going on, but hopefully you can see it in the try on. The back has a deep V right here, and of course it has these massive flutter sleeves. I love this print. This is actually one that I think Lydia Elise Millen tried on and bought, and I saw the print and I was like, oh my god, I love it. I do love the design of it. Unfortunately, I think it's too flowy on me. I don't know. It just didn't look right on me, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe it is fine, and I'm just... Another thing that was problematic was that again, this tie that's supposed to go across already broke before I even tried it on. I don't know why. I hope this isn't like a faulty... okay, so the problem is it happened to one already. That top that I have, so I'm starting to feel skeptical, like what if more stuff start breaking as I wear it. I hope that's not the case. I hope I just got a faulty one, because yeah, I would hate for that to open because I'm wearing it. But otherwise, this is such a pretty design, and I think it does look really, really nice if you wanted to wear it with a high-waisted skirt, or even wearing it over like your, I don't know, like your swimsuits or whatever. But yeah, like I said, unfortunately, I think it does look a little odd on me with the flutter sleeves, and maybe I'm not seeing it properly because I don't have the proper tie since it broke. Oh, let me tell you, this one is by Golden Days Paris in a size small, and it does feel really nice. It feels like a nice material. The next top is this white number. Sorry for how wrinkled it is. I just took it out of the packaging, so I have not ironed it or anything. I just tried it on. So it will look quite wrinkly, but hopefully you still get the idea. This one is got, okay, it does have a bit of a squared neck, almost like a princess neck as well. It's got the lace design trim right here. It looks really gorgeous, and the design trim goes all the way down to the bottom. The back is pretty plain. It has an elasticized band right here, which is actually very, very useful, because when these shirts, this material doesn't have stretch, so when you pull your arms forward, this will release some of the tension. So it does keep it very nicely fitted, but also allows movement, which is really nice. The way to get into this top is through the buttons in the front, and it's actually quite a nice length on me, as you can see. Most tops or shirts are not actually too long on my frame, so I'm glad that this one fits me perfectly. This one is by the brand Danity, and it's in a size small. So here we are, two more. This top is by the brand Neon Rose, which you already saw earlier. That's the red dress, and I got it in a size extra small. It's called the linen puff sleeve button front top. Again, this is the same button front theme that I have going on, so you know that I've been really loving this. It's got the sweetheart neckline. I've been able to wear this off the shoulder or on the shoulder. It does have an elasticized back, smocked kind of design. So it does allow for a lot of movement and flexibilities, making this very comfortable. The material of this is linen, so it will be really, really nice on hot days. And this red actually looks slightly deeper in shade than this dress. This one looks way more, or looks more bright. I don't know if you can see it on camera, and I'm not sure if it's because it's just the material linen versus the chiffon, but this one I feel like I could actually pull it off. Also, it's only half, so I can definitely wear it with something that's not red at the bottom. I really do like the neckline, and I like that it does have the option of wearing it on your shoulder or off the shoulder. And yeah, I think it's definitely really nice to bring to like a hotter weather, because like it'll allow for, what is it, airflow. It'll allow for airflow. All right, the last item is this top. I don't even know what to call it because it is so short. It's actually a little bit small on me. This one is by the brand NastyGal and is in a US size 0. There is no stretch at all to this material. This is a, I guess it's like a polyester chiffon, and it's quite see-through, as you can see. I really wanted to like it because there's this like ruffle neckline and also little flutter sleeves. It fits really snug on my shoulders. Everywhere else I think was fine, and I think it would have been really, really cute with some high-waisted jeans. Unfortunately, I think it is a little bit small on the shoulders, so I don't know if I could keep it. It's also too sheer. I wouldn't know what to wear underneath without like showing something. And yeah, it would have been really good actually for the summer again because of how sheer it is, and it still looks dressed up, so you're not just wearing like a tank top. This one is by, oh, I already told you, it's by NastyGal. So yeah, I really wanted to like this or keep this one, but I think I'm gonna have to bring this one back, unfortunately. Alright, so that's the end of this haul. Thank you so much for getting to this point if you're still here. I know there's a lot of items because, like I said, I've never purchased from NastyGal before, and so in order to make sure I get the right sizing, the styles, and everything, I do have to sample a bigger size or a bigger number of items. Now, it does have a 28-day free return policy, so I would take advantage of that. And I know there is a 50% off sale going on right now. Definitely sign up. I'll link their site below, and I'll also link all of these items below with the pricing if I could find it. Some of these may already be sold out because I think there were maybe only one or two left in each size. So not to make this video any longer, but I did want to point out that there were some items that I featured in the outfits view that were not included in the NastyGal haul. And one of them is this. This is a bag by the brand Madewell. It's this kind of saddle color brown, and it's really, really pretty. It's got this drawstring kind of satchel material design, and it has an adjustable and removable crossbody strap. It is great for the summer and fall time, and I would highly recommend it because it does go well with a lot of these items, as you might have seen. The other bag that I had also in this video is this one. This is by the brand Mulberry, and it's in the Mini Lily jungle green color, I believe. I used it mainly as a clutch, but it does come with a crossbody strap, which is unfortunately not removable. I think that's why I haven't used this bag very much, but it's really gorgeous in a bright green. The third item that I featured in this video is a bag by Miu Miu, and it is vintage. I don't remember when I got it, but it's really cute. It's in this kind of like burnt blush pink, and it has a snap closure right here. It's kind of like a coin purse and velvet handles. I really like it. It's kind of got this faux, or embossed, I should say, embossed python croc, I think it's croc actually, croc material leather, and then it also has 4 feet. I think this one is got that vintage vibe that works really well with some of these items as well. I think I did get this from ThredUp, so I'll link it below. Obviously this won't be available since I bought it, but I'll link that site below in case it ever comes back. Alright, so thank you so much for bearing with me. I hope you enjoyed this haul. I love seeing these hauls, and and I hope that this has inspired you to kind of branch out of your stores and styles. I certainly did. I was really surprised with this green one. Yeah, this green one, and I can't believe that it fits me. Well, I really like the fit, so I was really pleasantly surprised. I hope that this has helped you, the sizing, the looks, and yeah, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I'll try to get to them. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!